Hello, everybody. It's Venus. How are you today? I hope you had a great day today. I hope you had a successful day today. I hope you took one step into the right direction today that you wanted to make. Even though it might be a long journey to get to where you want to be, I hope you made some effort somehow, some way, whether it was giving out one business card or just saying hello. So I hope you had a great day today. And I know I did. I had a long day. I had physical therapy today. So um, it's getting, my leg is getting better. It's still got a long way to go, but I was able to do a lot of good things today in physical therapy that I was surprised and I'm really shocked about. So I'm grateful for that. But I won't hold you because my camera is blinking at me. But I wanted to go over a few things. This is about, today's lesson is going to be about products. A lot of times people tell you have to have expensive products and you have to have expensive name brand products and all these different things in order to do a good job, to be a good stylist. A good stylist doesn't need an expensive product. A good stylist just needs to know how to use the product. Some products are sticky, some products are smooth, some products are silky. Just because a product is sticky doesn't mean it's not a good product. Just because a product feels silky doesn't mean it's a good product. Just because a product sprays a certain way, it's all about how that product works and how it's used on a client's, in the service that you render for your client. So I'd like to talk about cheap products today, and then we'll move towards expensive products and versus expensive versus cheap, and we'll talk a little bit about that and demonstrate some of those products also. But my first cheap product that I love, and I'm gonna show you here, is Tresemme. So Tresemme has humidity resistant sprays and products, and they work really good in the summertime. I've used them for a number of years now, and I really like Tresemme when it comes to heat resistant, holding, supporting, keeping your hair a certain way. It really does what it's supposed to do, and a lot of cheap products don't do that. And Tresemme, I ain't gonna say it's a cheap product, but I'm just saying, like, because you can get this at like Walmart, Kroger's, so that's why I was calling it a cheap product. I'm not calling it a cheap product because it's cheaply made or badly made. No, this is a good product. I love Tresemme, and it works really good. From the shampoos, the entire line, I love Tresemme because it really works. It really holds up and does what it's supposed to do. It's true to its name. If it says it's a humidifier, it's a humidifier. It holds up, it supports the hair, everything. And so a lot of people I know, they use foam wrap on braids and stuff like that. I don't like foam wrap. I think mousse should be what's used on a mousse should be used when you're doing your braids. So anytime you're doing a braid out or whatever, and you finish that service, that braid service, the goddess braids or lemonade braids, plaits, box braids, knotless braids, whatever braids you want to end with a finish. So I don't mind my finish being, I don't mind ending with mousse, but I will not end with a foam wrap, especially if I had a natural customer who came in and their hair is natural. Anything wet on natural hair will make natural hair convert. So if you blew it out, you straightened it out, or whatever you did before you started that service, you put that wet foam wrap or some wet Lotta Body or something like that on top of somebody's head, and then try to put 1,000 neck strips on, it won't save it. It's just gonna make it lay down in a puffy look. It's gonna look separated, like you'll have a shiny braid and then this matte look in between each braid, because that's that natural hair. You don't got it wet and it's trying to convert back to its natural state, and that doesn't look good. But if you do it with mousse, you put that mousse on top of that braid to seal that braid, to make it lay down. It's like a hold, and then it not only does it just hold to give us a really nice shine, and it makes the finish look really well, really pretty, especially on free ends, like when you dip them in the water. And sometimes you look back at the ends, you can see that sometimes the little ones still stick out a little bit. You can take some mousse and run that mousse down there, and it'll seal it right up, or you can re-dip it in the hot water again, and that'll save that, make that end seal up and look really nice. And you can still add shine all the way down too with the mousse, because this Tresemme mousse right here, this stuff is the best. This mousse for Mousse. This is the best when it comes to it's the extra firm control. This is the best when you put it on top of your when you finish your braids. If you see my box braids on Instagram that I did on my god baby, you will see that I use this finish on her after I finish braiding her hair. I use the Shine Jam to braid, and then when I got finished, I put this on as my finish touch. Instead of like a spray or oil or anything like that, I put this on to seal it, add shine, and hold to those braids. And she's natural, and her hair didn't poof, swell, it all seamless from the scalp to the end is seamless. That's because I didn't put anything wet to convert her hair back to its natural state. And then when you use like a shine or jam or something like that, you know, you can get a week or two out of that where the scalp looks good or whatever. You get you some oils and some sprays. I am a Cream of Nature fan. I love Cream of Nature. A lot of people say Cream of Nature is not cheap, but too, you can buy Cream of Nature, Walgreens, Kroger's, wig stores, wherever, which to me, I'm grateful, because then I mean I can run and grab what I need real quick from anywhere. I don't have to travel country. I can go to Walgreens or wherever. But I love Cream of Nature. I love Cream of Nature for natural hair. So if I'm doing like 2-strand twists, coils, anything natural box braid plaits on a natural hair or anything like that, Cream of Nature is my go-to. I used to use I can't think of it now. I used to use it, and they stopped making it. I don't know why they stopped making it, but I love their Motions. I love their argan oil and almond mix that they used to use. I used to use that on my natural hair girls, and their hair would shine. It would put a beautiful, beautiful glow on it. And they stopped making it. They started making some coconut, I guess because coconut was in, so they switched to coconut. I hated it. I stopped using Motions altogether because they switched their products, and I didn't like that coconut whatever. It smelled good, but it didn't do what I needed to do. It didn't give me that shine. It didn't give me the hold. It just didn't look good on the hair to me. So I had to find something else. So I knew I liked Cream of Nature, so I switched over and tried that. And so I gave the Cream of Nature argan oil, strength and shine, leave-in conditioner. So I spray this on before I start my service. I spray them all over with this and get it into the hair real good. If I'm a warm dry it, blow dry it, or whatever, or just comb it out, I put this, spray this on first. And then after I spray that on, I go with the I'll put that on last. I go with this right here. Here it is. I go in with these things. So it depends on what service I'm getting. If I'm doing some twist outs or some twisties or something like that, then I go here with the argan oil and the butter. I use them butter to do my little twists. And then sometimes this foam has a really nice hold, but it also has the argan oil in it. So it has a nice hold and a nice shine. So by the time I finish using the whole line, everything has argan oil in it. The shine on the hair is beautiful, and it looks so good, and it lasts a long time. And if I was doing like coils or something like that, then I would go with the Curl and Hold Custard. I use the Curl and Hold Custard. Sometimes if I got somebody here who's really like real foresty and it's really like dry and it's not been moisturized and kept well, then I'll put a little bit of everything from this line in their hair and spray it. And then I have the anti-humidity gloss and shine. So I'll use that. I'll put some of this on there too, spray it on there, and that'll help hold once I'm done with the, I done hit the camera. Once I'm done with the service at the set, I'll finish off with that shine, and I don't have to put anything else on there. I might hit it with a little bit of the Cream of Nature. I might spray a little bit of this on, just as a little, you know, something like maybe I done mess with something or whatever, and I just want to make sure it's gonna be even shine. I'll finish off with this. Most of the time, I don't really have to use this unless I'm doing like a relaxed customer, then I use this then instead of the anti-gloss. It depends. If it's sometimes certain hair types, you put that spray on there, it's not really wet, but if it's damp enough, it'll make that hair like not perform like it should. So it depends on what the type of hair texture is that I'm doing, if I spray that on there or if I just stay with the oil sheet. And so my camera is going to die, so I want to do this demonstration real quick, because like I said, after end of every last one of my 101s or my teachings or my conversations or whatever, I like to show a trick or a tip that I've done for many years, so that I can, in a lack of better words, say pay it forward to the hair world, the little tricks that I do for on my clients to save services. So if they come in, if I had a customer come in and got the wrap, you know, bamboo wrap, but the bohemian wraps or anything like that, then I have a special technique that I'll do for that. And so if I can get this to hold on here for me.